This is unbelievable how this is working. I don't even know if it is working. I know my feet stink. Well, just a test. Hope nobody gets excited. What's up, Rico? This was just a test. I have no idea what's wrong with my computer. I didn't expect people to come in the room. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't sleep 2 days in a row. No sleep. My allergies are kicking my dick. Rico, what's up? Simple life, yo, yo. Let's get this mad party started. There's nothing mad here. I'm a happy-go-lucky kind of guy. I got a lot of shit from my last video. I don't know why. I can't tell if my plug is plugged in. Everything's fucking bullshit. There it goes. Everything I own is falling apart. Everything I brought from the US after 2.5 years finally falling apart. My laptop shit. My iPhone shit. If we're going to stay on here, I was not intending to. This was not a planned event. But please smash the thumbs up. Consider buying this poor expat a coffee. If not, still appreciate you. Where's everybody from? Can I get a heads up? Are you from the US, different country, or in the Philippines? Look, no sleep. Head pressure. Texas. I know that, Rico. Okay, so boo boy. You're with crazy grandpa, huh? I'm putting the aircon on. Hold on. I'm not supposed to do that, but I'm doing it. St. Louis. Where's Matcan Island? Hello, Nocturnal. Busting my balls about that video, huh? Don't appreciate it. Oh, shit. My head. I'm assuming we're saying Massachusetts. Okay. Never been there. Never heard of it, actually. All right, Karen. Well, don't watch it. I don't do outside videos. If I decide to do it one day, I will. But there's been too many people getting in trouble for videotaping little girls. And it's, if I go to the beach, the little kids follow me. It's tough. I'm not getting in trouble for shit like that. I don't mind being a loudmouth and obnoxious and rude and crude. But I don't want to be known as any kind of bad names towards kids. Yes, I told you, I have sinus pressure, so my eyes and nose and voice sound funny. Secret 5-star location here in Malai. I don't know what to say anymore. I don't. I can tell you one thing. My secret is out amongst all the bar girls in Angeles City. About 2,000 of them. That's an exaggeration, obviously. A bunch of them started texting me yesterday with photographs of my YouTube videos. Like, I give a rat's ass. Uh, it depends on the upkeep of the place, Nocturnal. I mean, not in this place. There's no mold. But some places, if you close that place up for a week or two, that's it, bro. The curtains have mold. The cabinets have mold. The kitchen, everything has mold. I've seen mold on windows. It was a joke, dude. Nocturnal. You're a ball buster lately, huh? Thank you. That answers my question. It really does. I don't know what your question is, Nocturnal. You've been a ball buster for the last couple of weeks. I don't, if you have something to say it. This hitting around bullshit's just bullshit. Starting to sound like, look, I like chatting on here and having fun, but let's be open. Let's not hold back and be passive aggressive. Yeah, I know you. I know what you've asked me about the mold. The mold's terrible. Uh, if you don't keep the place clean and dry, that's why people laugh. But you run an air conditioner 24/7, it sucks that moisture out of the room. If you don't, and you close the door, if there's no airflow, even if you have the windows open, it's just shit. It's terrible. And that place I lived in, the farm, it was closed up for 5 years that I know of, and had water leaks. So I had water leaks and closed up with humidity and heat. Nah, what's the point? The dehumidifier is not inverted. At least the air con's inverted and you stay cold. So it's cheaper to run this air con. It's just something you got to get used to. It's like being at home and putting the heat on. Then you need humidity. I had forced hot air, so I needed humidity. But here, I don't mind paying a bill for comfort. I don't want to pay a bill to inhale mold. With that house, there was so much mold that if you ran the air con, it was just circulating it through. I did an air mold test kit in every single room of the house, every CR, every room. And you should have seen, I have a video of it, but I was, I hate to say this, but I was scared to put it up there. I don't want this guy slapping with me any more bullshit. I don't want to build anything more, dude. John Bartow, after this long here in the province, it was 17 months now of total chaos. I don't want to do anything. I just want to lick my wounds, relax, lay low, calm down, and recoup. And if you've ever been through any kind of bullshit in your life, trauma, divorce, whatever, job loss, injury, that's just how I do. I like to sit down, recover, recoup, lick my wounds. I don't know much about Legionnaire's disease. I don't know if I have it. I know I had some serious breathing difficulties for a long time there. I mean, especially when I laid down at night like that. And no, the cigarettes didn't help, but that's not what was causing it. It was the mold. The mold was, I'll give you an example of how bad the mold was. I hung my clothes in the room on a pipe, hangers. Within 3 days, if you went to smell the clothes, I threw them all out. I had to throw them all out. They stunk so bad. Even when you wash them, they still had that smell of like nasty mold. I had no idea this many people would go. Maybe I'm better off doing it during the weekday instead of weekend. 32 people. I didn't even announce this situation. Put in on your member. Dude, I don't have members video yet. To do members, look, I'm asking for help from anybody who can help me, but I want somebody that comes here or meets me somewhere and we can figure this all out. I don't mind paying. The members videos, I keep doing to get the AdSense. AdSense yesterday or 2 days ago asked me to upload my passport to prove who I was. I don't understand these guys. They take money from me every month for other shit, verify me with every possible way that they can, and now they're asking me for a passport. Nocturnal good songs. What is Legionnaires? I want to look it up, but I'm trying to enjoy a coffee and pay attention to everybody. I watched that guy, Mike in the Philippines, the other day. He's slightly boring, but he has a really good audience, man. Does anybody else watch him? I mean, he's really got a strong audience. Impressive. Doesn't get crazy, doesn't talk bullshit. Just sticks to a simple little subject and goes with it. Nocturnal, they wanted some kind of proof of who I was, citizenship. So passport's the only thing I have here that can prove who I am. I think he's Mike in the Philippines. I think it's called Mike in the Philippines. He's not fun to watch, but he's consistent and has good content. And he did a live the other day. I think there was 145 people in there, and it's private. You have to pay to do his lives. I think the minimum is 99 cents, and then others are $8, others are $25, and people are paying it. I mean, that's a good gig. Now, there's a smart cat. I'm trying to decide, by the way, can you guys hear me okay? Yeah, well, that's what I said, Mike in the Philippines, right? I'm trying to find his information now. What's up, New Mexico? That's where I want to live. That's where I always wanted to live. I don't know what kind of setup you have. I wanted to go there, buy some land, live in a little camper, and then build a house out of it. They showed tires with the mud packed into it. Shitty Philly accents. Sorry, bro. Don't like it. Go wherever you're from. Where you from? Come on, aviation. Where you from? We're going to see how great you are. I'm trying to find this guy's information, and I'm using the wrong fucking phone. Maybe I'm not. It's Mike in the Philippines. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, Mike in the Philippines. Mike's Philippine retirement. Sorry. Good morning, James. Mike's Philippine retirement. Nocturnal. I can't help my accent. Who the hell's Debbie Joe Pa? Cam. Oh, okay. And you're busting my balls, huh, Camden boy? Oh, shit. It's only 2 reasons to go to 3. Toxic chemicals, toothless blowjobs, and crack. I know you're messing with me, dude, because we have the same mentality. We're neighbors. There are so many people don't follow anymore. Listening to you because I can see through their bullshit. If they're listening to me, you can see through their bullshit. Don't take any advice from me, man. Joe Paul, welcome in. Good morning, or good night for you. Good evening. Look what allergies does to a man's face. Within 3 days, my Joe Pa's a good guy. Joe Pa's my advertising agent. He's going to get you guys to buy me some coffees. Yeah, Nocturnal, not until I came here and maybe 6 months after being here, I realized, man, everything I listened to prior to coming here was really a lot of bullshit. And I listened to all the same guys, and I spoke to most of them. Not Ace is the only one that never responded back to me, but Sunshine, Shoeshine, whatever you want to call him, he responded. I have emails back and forth to Shoeshine. Nice guy, honest guy. I even spoke to, I always forget his freaking name. He was younger dude, I think he was in BGC and did some videos always on the beach talking about us old guys screwing the young girls and how nobody liked us. I forget his name. His content was on point. It's just his deliverance was as bad as mine. I'm near Baraka, Malai, the boss, whatever you want to call it. I don't know Frank, man. The only thing I know about Frank is somebody sent me a clip of something with him giving me talking about me. I don't know anything else about that man. Who's Debbie? That was a fast response. Okay. Sorry, Gibby. I didn't know. Or Debbie. Hi, Mary. So wait, Debbie's neighbors with Joe Pa, but Debbie's in the Philippines and Joe Pa's back in the U.S.? General has changed over the past decades or more. Regarding what? Okay. I'm sorry, Joe Pa. I'm trying to watch and read, but my eyes are hurting. Okay, Debbie, I get that's my sister's name, Debbie. Okay, King Joseph. I'm just going to assume you're telling the truth that you're Debbie's husband. Congratulations to you too. So you both live in New Mexico, and you're from. I'm assuming Debbie's from here, like she said. I like that name, Corner Clubhouse Chat. All right. I didn't know I was live until 20 minutes ago either. I was testing my computer. I had to clean out all the cookies and all that shit. It's been a nightmare. Papa, you ever call me a Patriots fan again? Remember, we're one of the few teams that beat you suckers. Played you twice, beat you once. Okay. Nice to meet you, husband, Joseph. You guys had a channel. I remember watching it. I know a Debbie from Dallas too, dude. Whatever happened to her? Debbie Does Dallas. Remember that? Was that an 80s or 70s? Thanks, King Joseph. I don't feel healthy right now. Look at the bags in my eyes. I can't sleep. The pressure here is so bad. It's like somebody's squeezing all my brains out of my nose. I got a big nose, but I used to watch you guys. I guess it was a couple years ago or just recent. I can't remember when it was, but I remember the name Gibby's, and I thought it was going to be something cocky, but it's a good channel. 70s. I thought so. When my grandfather, it was my father's father, when he passed away in 1990. So, and he was 90 years old. So that tells you how old he was. Anyway, I guess he didn't know what porn was. He had these little books. I don't know what you call them, but they're little books. And you had to flip the pages, so you could watch the porn. It was the weirdest thing. I sold them for a lot of money on eBay. I'm going to subscribe. I think I'm subscribed. She would probably know better than me. How do you like it, aviation? I like learning about other locations. Thanks for the compliment, King Joseph, by the way. I got to learn how to say thank you. I have to learn how to be more people polite. What do you love about it, aviation? Tell me what you love about it. Is it a nice small city or is it a big city? Clean, nice people. I thought I was a subscriber. Don't anybody tease me, but I just subscribed to Sick Grandpa too. That's no pun. That's nothing against you guys. I did it so I could comment on one of his videos. Yeah, traffic here's a just did a video on traffic here's that's a learning curve, bro. Learning curve. All right, Debbie and Joseph, I got to ask you, what's the age gap? How did you meet? Tell us your site, or do I have to go on your site? I'll go on your site and watch it. Sorry. Sick Grandpa, he's a trip, but it's my second time watching him, and I will say this: he surely looks like he's benzoed out, no doubt, or always drunk, one of the two. I never been to Bacolod either. I was invited to Bacolod thousands of times, never went. That's the way to do it. 5 years. I say no more than 10, but who am I? I'm no relationship expert. Obviously, I don't stay in them. Yeah, that's a normal age gap. I'll say that. Now, we'll say the age gap difference here, the bigger it is, the less terrible it is, or whatever you want to call it, than in the US. Like my ex wife was 12 years younger than me. Christ, that was a nightmare. No, 15 years. How old am I? 15 years. Happy birthday, Joe. Should we all sing it? Or do we sing it Filipino style or American style? Where's I got to ask, is Joseph originally from New Mexico? Or did you guys just choose to go to New Mexico because it's similar weather to here? Look at that. That's nice. It's good to hear when people are married that long and have good relationship. I like these. I like this couple, and they even do things together on the internet. That's awesome. Is that with a Filipino? Like at that age gap, no offense, man. No wonder he passed away when you were 27. So would you say you're a Michigan boy or a California boy? If you're in New Mexico and you went to the Philippines, I'm going to say you liked California better than you liked Michigan. All right. My teacher in middle school said, let's do a silent round of applause. And this is how it would be. This is for Debbie and Joseph. There. I'm happy for you too. I never been to California. My parents were married in California. My dad was in Korea, came home real quick, married my mom, and went back. Idaho. Anything good there other than the potatoes? Oh, Original Flying Circus. Come on. East Coast. Actually, I think they all have their benefits. Lucky, you're not stupid, dude. I'm the same way. In fact, every reason I've had a relationship go bad, forget all the other bullshit you can have problems with. If it's been a long-term relationship, it's usually because I wake up one morning and realize I'm wasting my time talking to somebody that cannot be on my level of communication. And from that day forward, I just become bored. So I don't know if you're saying you're a stupid man. I don't know why you would say that for feeling that way. There's nothing wrong with that, man. I think the hardest part for a man, and I can't speak for women, but I can speak for the majority of men that I know. The hardest part for us is being in a relationship and knowing it's easy to red flag a girl before getting involved. But once you're involved and you're deeply involved, and you can say financially or whatever way you want to say it, emotionally, spiritually, children, houses, whatever, it's hard to, you can disconnect, but it's hard to walk away. Has always been for me. I think that's why I have a hard time making any commitment to anybody anymore. I don't think I even want to. Okay, nocturnal. To marry me, to marry me. She's 5 years younger than me. I'm 60. Congratulations, Nocturnal. And what was her response? Did she have to sleep on it? Aviation said, "Our guess our conversation is done." Later, I can't keep up with that one. Did I miss something? See, that's the age gap. 5 years. She's faster than you. She already knows what you're fucking thinking, man. Congratulations, Nocturnal. Where's she from? And can I get some information about the ring? What size was it? How many carats? Pink, gold, clear, what? Yellow. Look, I don't want to be a jerk off, but if you're going to be in my room, can you smash the thumbs up? 42 people and only 11 thumbs up. Christ. Size 7. Okay. I always, there's a lot of things I like about girls, but I like to know the size of their fingers. I like their toes if they're clean. Yeah. Age, sex, location. I'll do mine now, okay? Because back then we only had male and female. Now I have to learn all the abbreviations for all the types of sexes there are. I think it's funny. Back then we asked age, sex, location. Now you have to ask age, sex, sexual preferences. Are you single? Back then we didn't care. I'm with you, but you still have to know what they think they are. I still don't know what a poly is. I hear it all the time. Have no clue what a poly is. And I know it's not a sex; it's a preference. But what is a poly? It's something they just like anybody that they're attracted to. They don't care what it is: dog, female, girl, boy, kid, adult, old man. Uh, they, her, yep. Oh, is that what poly means? I thought, well, what's the one where somebody likes whoever they're attracted to? It doesn't, they don't care what sex you are, whether you have 2 legs, 4 legs, 2, 4, 5 holes. They don't care anything about your color, nothing. They just like whatever they're attracted to. Okay, Lucky. You knew better than me, buddy. Just so you know, I might be doing a job back in Philly for 2 to 3 weeks. So if I do any videos, it will be from there. If I do, I don't know if I will. Oh, come on, buffering? Looks good on my end. That's it. Pansexual. Joe Pa, I know you use that chat GPT, whatever shit is that you made me download. I know you used it. 54 male Dallas. Are you bi or straight? BBBJ, CIM, BFE. No, GFE. Sorry, GFE. That's crazy, man. All right, who said I'm buffering? Am I buffering or am I not? Maybe you're just seeing my chin like that and you think I'm buffering. Somebody mentioned fishing. Just, I don't know if it's illegal here. But I see a lot of people go out with the spears at night and their lights. Oh, Mary's female. We got a female in the house. All right, Joe Pa, that's good. Nocturnal, I don't know if you were asking me. Dude, I hate typing too. Look, man, I don't know how big your fingers are. Try typing with those, and they're half the size they used to be. On a laptop, it's hard, but try doing it with a phone. Forget about it. Yeah, the speech to text is fun with my cell phone, but nothing fun about it, brothers. I'm out of coffee. Nitro, what's up, man? He roasted them the easy. I watched a movie the other day and I can't remember the name of it now. The train life, the life for trains. I don't know. It was on Netflix. It's a pretty good movie. Same old shit, dude. You in Angeles right now, Nitro? The Angeles City community of bar girls now knows about my channel. They all started texting me yesterday. I blocked half these bitches and they still were able to text me. Yeah, no, not man, not no. That's an old one. This is a new movie. Um, Actually, I watched another good movie with what's his name in it. God damn it, my brain's fried. Forget it. I'm not going to try to. My brain's not ready. No, it wasn't that. It was a new movie on Netflix. It was about the early 1900s and a man finding his purpose in life and meaning of life and blah blah blah. I don't know who this guy is. Magnificent. That's a hard name to pronounce, but I'm not saying he's worthless, man. I'm just saying if you're going to make some content, look, I'm new to this. There's a guy with 5 years experience. Give us something. I don't know. Is it the same book you read? I want to look it up, but I'm not even touching this laptop because every time I do something, it freezes. No, it wasn't that book. That was the purpose of the movie. Um, I don't even know the actor's name, but he grew up during when they cut down woods and shit and trees and timber in early 1900s and whatever. It doesn't matter. I thought it was funny because the movie kind of went hand in hand with most of the books I read. And then I read a passage in Ta Ching, whatever it's called, um, and apparently Westerners are the only ones that are looking for a purpose in life. The rest of them already have life is their purpose. Yeah, Taoism. I read a lot about that shit, but I'll be honest with you, I'm better off watching YouTube videos on it. There's a Taoist temple. I think it's in Davao. I think. Nocturnal. I'll tell you what. I don't know if I have brain damage from all the stupid shit I did as a younger person. I don't mean drugs, like fights and football and all the dumb steroids, like everything. A combination of it all. I think it's fucked up my memory. So I like to read. I read a book and then I reread it and write everything down, highlight it. It's crazy. But thank you, Nocturnal. Lucky. I like Lucky's mindset. I think me and Lucky would be good friends in real life. If we were next to each other, we'd get along. Or he'd kill me. Just as long as he doesn't fuck me. Watching live cam from... Dude, my brother's getting whacked too. Everybody's getting whacked with storms. I'm not a criminal, Lucky. I reside in the gray area. Nothing criminal about the gray area. See, Nocturnal, that sucks, man. Like, I'm a smart cat, but that makes you feel stupid. But, you know, the act of reading and actively learning makes you feel smart also. So it's tough. I do it just... Sometimes I sit in my room, I'll read out loud. Do you remember in second grade, the teacher would pick on you? Okay, you read that paragraph now. Your turn. Kalamazoo. Terrible, man. You know what I don't like about you guys? You don't love me much. No thumbs up. Come on, at least give me a thumbs up. Give the chat a thumbs up. It's not about me. It's about my people, our subs, our active participants. Yeah, you guys, the weather in the U.S. is just not, it's, thank you, whoever did that. I think my brother said in Pennsylvania, it was the most snow they've had in years. The total amount. I can't imagine. Was Michigan hit hard? Thank you, Kenny. Damn, Joe. Yeah, my brother said last week, one day was 80 degrees. My battery's not working. What the fuck? This is a brand new cord. Did it go on? No. Maybe. I think so. I gotta pee too. Fuck me. I did it. Congratulations, Mateo. So anyway, my brother said it was 80 some degrees one day and then like 17 the next. Kenny Subic, take care, buddy. I paid $50. Very true statement, Fish Tools. Aloha. You're marrying a girl from Pennsylvania, huh? Ah, where is she in Pennsylvania? No, I'm not going to go looking for her. Lucky. Angeles is better for what the two offer, but Subic does below. But at least Subic has some water. Dude, I remember staying in Chicago for 2 days. Their food is good and like really good. I forget the bar I went to. I don't even know why we stopped there. I was on my way to Indiana. I don't know the whole story. I mean, remember half of it, but we stopped in Chicago and then we got stuck there because of the weather. And the food at this bar, a couple bars, unbelievable. And the buildings were cool looking too. Mm. We're getting sprayed like bugs. Dude, we got a lot of Pennsylvania people in the house. The fuck? How the hell did I get a bunch of Pennsylvania people on my site? I don't mind telling people where I live. I got shot 3 weeks ago twice. Come find me. I don't want to find you, and I'm not going to shoot you if I did. Why is somebody shooting you, man? I wasn't there long enough to tell if it smelled or not. Another one. Damn. It's like 6 people from Pennsylvania. Nocturnal Philadelphia is like that. Like a lot of sections of Philadelphia, much like Fishtown used to be. Oy, no teeth, $5 blowjobs, and a vial of crack for a tip. And now, uh, uh, I never believed in jealousy. Yeah, I used to be jealous when I was a kid with my first girlfriend, and I told myself I'd never do it again. And my dad sat me down and basically gave me a verbal ass whooping about it. Yeah, I wish I could have seen it back then. I went to a bar there. I don't know what the name of it was. I was on there a couple times. It was like an open bar, like the walls. I guess they took them down at night and put them up, closing whatever. But it was open, and it had 2 pool tables in there, and they had all photographs of when it was old, and it looked really cool. Damn. You found the gunshots. The police didn't find them. Eh, when you're fucking a side piece of ass, you're not supposed to let the girl know your real name or anything. You know that, right? That's like rule number one. Burn her phone or fake app on your phone. You keep it hidden, so the whole 9 yards. You got to learn this shit, man. Mary doesn't know who douche is. Everyone, just so you know, she's always asking me privately, "Who is douche?" Yet she's from Detroit or near Detroit. I don't know if I was stabbed, Joe Pa, but I had a woman literally take a fork and try to put it through my hand as I was eating because she thought I was looking at another girl. I went to the bathroom and got in my car and did what I used to call a boogeyman. If any of you guys have ever done a boogeyman, I can tell you boogeyman stories, especially when I was younger. No comment to the new place. You're crazy. Fuck, Karen's in PA too. What the hell? No, what the hell is that? Have you heard of Lude 714 Lemons? What's that? Is that a vlogger? What is that? Occasion, don't get mad at me. I'm just repeating the man's words, just putting it into layman's terms and explaining to people the variations of what he says to be true or accurate or untrue or accurate or inaccurate. Sorry. I would say the Chicago and Philadelphia gangsters are exactly the same. Just my opinion. I want to know. I can't set up super chat. That's why I asked you for a coffee. I'm waiting for my AdSense to get approved. I have to keep my phones with me 24/7 like a 25-year-old. I had nothing planned at this time. I told you I might have to go back to the US to do a job just for a couple weeks. Who lied? Who lied, Nocturnal? It's not just about the funds. I mean, first of all, anybody has to go online to try to hurt my feelings about money. I don't talk about how much I do or don't have. I'll never do that. Do I admit when I got ass bombarded by a landlord, or do I admit that I overspent when I was in Angeles? Yeah, I admit those things. That's that's what I came here for, right? I didn't want to, but it's part of the experience. It's part of my journey. But this guy, one day $1,000, one day $1,500, then 3,000, then he's now up to 5,000. And anybody that needs to jack off online about his income, my dad retired in 1990 and had a bigger pension than that. And I'm not busting his balls for it. It's just that's not things that you brag about. People that have to brag about money usually are lying. And he's exposed his own lies, or I helped expose his lies, per his own words. Chicago and Pittsburgh are very similar, maybe Philadelphia too. Yes. Pittsburgh, California. I didn't even know there was a Pittsburgh, California. See that, Sammy? I learned something new today. Ambush in the bushes. I heard a Jack in the Box. No, a boogeyman is when like you're with a chick that you don't want to be with anymore, and she's just, no matter how direct or forward you are about leaving, she ain't letting you. So you do the boogeyman, you sneak out, and boom. I still have I have a '68 Mustang. It's mint, but at one point I had a driver for 2 weeks. It was never a daily driver, and I remember going to the girl's house, and this is when you used to do these Craigslist meets. So I met this girl from Craigslist, dude. Nothing like what she sent me. I didn't know what filtered photographs were back then. I had no idea. I just remember walking in and seeing her, and I said, "Oh shit! I bought you a coffee. I forgot to bring it in." I went out to my car, and it was a 4-speed on the floor. Yo, that's a boogeyman for me. Get out. No, boogeyman to me is when you go back then. I guess you would now call it ghosting. It's when you just get the hell out. Pittsburgh's all over the place. That must have been a name somewhere in England, I would assume, right? Pittsburgh, because most of the cities that are some kind related to something in England, north of San Fran. All right, I got to ask because I don't know. What's mothballed mean? Nocturnal's got a bit of humor in him today, huh? Ghosting confirmed, dude. We had different names for ghosting before ghosting became a word, or different words for simp. We used to just say pussy whipped. Now they say simp. Simp is technically a black man's term in my book. They're the ones that made it what it is. It's been around forever, but put on the shelf. Joe Pa, can you manage this chat site? Can you be my temporary moderator until I go take a piss and I'll leave a piss and get a coffee? Can you do that for me? And don't fight with fucking Mary. See, I'm learning something new. That's cool. We had a shipyard in Philadelphia. I think it's done. Actually, I think Japanese bought it, or Koreans. Mary. Put on the show. Okay. Joe Pa, are you good? You sure? You got it? Can I get some thumbs up, guys? I'm going to go pee. I need both hands to pee because it's so big. Not as big as Lucky. All right, Joe Pa, you didn't lose any people, so you did good. Where the fuck are you? I just told you I had to take a piss. Mary, if you put it in your mouth, I don't have to hold it at all. Yeah, Joe, I like Joe. Boogeyman's like a Brian, little goblin boy. What's a Brian? Bart Mercy Quest. Where the fuck are you? Hey, man. You can't use those kind of language in this room, man. God. I'm trying to conform to Google's policies. All right, Joe Pa, can I share my story from when I was a kid? Can I? I know everybody here is going to disagree and lie, but I'm an open book and I don't give a shit. And more than likely, none of you guys are sucking my dick, so it doesn't matter. Does anybody else remember first gonorrhea? Anybody? Because I'll share mine if you want me to. You can see my legs? How do you see my legs? I don't see my legs. Steve Walker, if you can fuck Google on the ear, you either have a very small dick or their ears are bigger than mine. Yeah. Australian guy, I'm still in the province, not in the house. Nobody wants to know it. Hear about my first gonorrhea case. Cajun were kind of on point there. I caught it from the same girl 3 times. And here, the whole time, I had no idea it was her giving it to me. Who's Katrina? My pig? I just went this morning. She's fine. Mary, see, you're not. I'm trying to get you to be like a Filipino. You don't ask to hold it. Dude, you just walk up behind me and hold it. Steve Walker. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not fond of the city. The cities have their purpose, and they're conveniently located, so you can always go to one if you need to. It was my first marriage. We had a bar together. It's quick. I think I was shit. I was younger than 24, so 23. At nighttime I was working the club, daytime at the bar. Blah blah blah. Uh, yes, dude. That you just hit my story, asshole, with the wooden stick. And I'm married, not married, but living with a woman who I eventually married and had a child with. But I'm banging this other girl I banged since she was 15, and she used to come in the bar. I would work early in the mornings. We would open up illegally, but I can say that now. Knock on the back door you came in before opening hours. In Pennsylvania, I think you had to wait until 7, but we would open at 4 because we had the steel plants and all that shit, and the guys would get done their early shift. Anyway, I'd always fuck this girl right in the bar. The guys would hear me, watch me, smell me, whatever. And she had a great fucking fat ass, man. Small little body with a fat ass. Sloppy, wet pootie. Slop. I like wet, man. The wetter, the better. If it's dripping off my nuts, I'm happy. But anyway, long story short, out of nowhere, I catch the gonorrhea. And here I am thinking my ex-wife, my wife then, girlfriend, whatever, was cheating on me. But I got it from this broad. And never knew it. And I remember going to the doctor and I was like, yo, dude, my dick is getting stuck in my underwear. I don't know what to do. It's starting to burn. When I pee, it squirt out in 5 different directions because the shit would dry up in the cockhead. Nasty. And I'm only sharing this for free one time only. We will start paying for these stories. Anyway, I'm trying not to screw my wife, who we're both young back then. You're supposed to screw honeymoon phase. I'm trying not to screw her because I know something's wrong. I'm thinking it's her. I got it. That guy put a Q-tip. My dick's only this big, and he put a Q-tip this long up in it. I looked at him, a little Asian fucker. And this is what he said to me. Oh, many girlfriends. I said, no, only 2. I didn't say you offended anyone, Mary. I just said, don't ask. Just do it. I don't want to have to tell a girl what to do. Just do it. Be the whore that you are and be the whore 100%. I've been saying it since day one. If you're going to do something, do it 100. Yes, Australian guy, 100% on that one. Nocturnal, I didn't say it was the whole. It's looking back and laughing at the whole situation. Here I am blaming my ex-wife who had nothing, and I'm thinking the other one's the clean one, and it was the other one that was the whore. I mean, they're all whores. But Nocturnal, I'm not a hard fucker. Although, if you go to Angela's, some people will shit, not a hard fucker. These are the girls that never fucked me. I've heard stories about me not getting hard. I've heard girls say that I have the biggest dick, and then other girls say it's smallest dick, and other girls say my dick don't get hard at all. Other ones say I'm a hard fucker. Welcome to the Philippines, brother. If you stay in Angel City long enough, they all have a different version of who you really are. I don't know the Deer Hunter movie. What is that? You gotta tell me what the name of the movie is and who was in it. I never even heard of it. Nocturnal. The girls here, when you screw them, That's the first thing out of their mind. Fuck me hard, harder, Mateo, harder. They just want you to try to get done as fast as you can. The harder I go, the longer I last. I feel more when I'm moving slowly and grinding it. Or if she gets wet. If there's juice dripping down my nutsack, that's it, bro. I slap it. That's it. It's the smell and the wetness and the feeling of the moisture. That's it. Take it, bitch. Yay. Province girls. Let me tell you, man. Listen, again, Angela City's a lot like, it's all province girls. At the end of the day, they all mostly came from the province, mostly Samara, believe it or not. But I was thinking about this the other day. Imagine what that poor girl must think. Look, dude, no offense to the Filipino guys, but they are get drunk, bend over, jackhammer for 30 seconds, and out the door they go. Imagine what these girls do when they first get to Angeles and they come from a small place like Samar or Late Day or wherever the fuck they're from, right? Can you imagine? Oh, I'm going to make lots of money. Then they don't realize there's going to be a lot of this and a lot of this. And it's no wonder the young ones instantly fall in love with you because they don't want to have to do it again with somebody else. What's nice about the Filipino girls, and I'm not going to say the bar girls, but the other girls, they want to learn. Even I'll say even the bar girls, they want to learn whatever it is that you want. They really do want to make your dreams come true when it comes to that. But they don't realize there's more to you than just your knob. My knob is what? 1/100th of who I am? Not you, Lucky. Yeah, I know it's 20% of who you are. Nocturnal depends on the smell, bro. Are you saying bad like it's stinky, like it's got some kind of infection stink or a period stink, shit stink? Yeah, that's all bad. Little body odor like a hoagie? I'll tell you, since I haven't been in Philly so long, when I smell girls' armpits and it smells like a hoagie, I almost want to fucking fuck her armpit. Seriously, you don't believe me? Go ask the girls at the bars. I'll tell you, I used to make them all put their arms up. Whoever had this hoagie smell, then I'd ring the bell. Yeah, nasty odor is bad. Yeah, do you not know what a hoagie is, dude? It's that oil and garlic and onion smell. Yes. Dude, 90% of bar girls are starfishers. They really are. It's boring. But the second I met one that came from Samar, she was 18 years old. Didn't have an idea what she didn't even know why she was there. Power's out. Oh, my internet still works when the power's out, doesn't it? Anyway. Good morning, Philly in the Philly in the Philippines. Good morning, buddy. Pleasure to have you here. It's not the lunch meat smell. It's more like the onions and oil, the oregano, all that mixed together and squeezed between a nice Corpalese roll. Philly ain't gonna like me saying that, but if this dies, it's not my fault, fellas. The power just went out. We're getting a typhoon. Maybe it did go out. No, it's still working. But my battery pack's gonna die. Philly in the Philippines, we might actually have some friends in common from back home. Yeah, I know my stuff works, brother, without the blue pill. I know it works. I know what you mean, though. Funny shit. We're going to ask Philly in the Philippines to give us a thumb up. See if he does it. We're at 38 right now, 39. Let's see if he does it. I don't know if Philly knows those friends. No, this is a different friend that works at a prison. We're in the Philippines, Mary. Half a blue pill is a whole blue pill here, but they have the shit you squeeze out of the bottle. I forget what you call it. Today I'm supposed to shave and get my shit together. Mary, that's because you're fucking old guys. I'm going to watch it. Jones Plantation. By the way, everybody makes these comments about sunshine or shoe shine, whatever you want to call them. Okay. I am not racist. Just that much. Okay. The one work that Greatest Fit, I think I told you before, one of your friends before, he was quote unquote natural bodybuilder. Name was Tony. And the other one's actually a the fuck you call it? The head honcho at Montgomery County. Lifetime friend of mine. Deer Hunter, Robert De Niro. I gotta love that. And Christopher Walken. What the fuck was this movie? The Deer Hunter. I'll remember that. I'm gonna look it up. I'm sure it's not on Netflix. Deer Hunter. We all know Dr. J. Very old movie. I never heard of it. But nothing beats those actors. I mean, I'm not a Meryl Streep fan, but I was about the Vietnam War. Do you know I like war movies? I don't like anything about the Vietnam War. It kind of upsets me a little bit. I don't know why. Like, bothers me. There was another Pittsburgh Steel movie. What the hell was it called? I think I don't know if it was Cruise that was in it, Tom Cruise, or somebody that looked like Tom Cruise back in the 70s or 80s. The fuck was that movie? His football player. His Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Because I can't remember. I thought that was Pittsburgh. Nocturnal. That's funny. The roosters are like so far away and you can still hear them. That's what the funny thing is. It's not like they're next to me. Who's just asking me about the Ragusa? Tony Ragusa? I know Tony Ragusa. I grew up with him. Are you kidding me? I know the whole Ragusa family. Now Lucky's going to get into it. You probably know the Gallows as well. I don't know if I'm allowed to be saying names on the Gallows, Catagnis. All the right moves, yes. Yes, Flashdance. I knew that was there. IT Park at a Profits. Hmm. Mickey Scarfa is my uncle and Crazy Phil. I know you're joking because you would not be allowed to say that, buddy. Philly and Bondi? I don't know the Bondi. I don't know them. Now my screen's getting fuzzy. I think shit's going to die here. Pam Bondi. Philly in the Philippines. Bondi. I don't know anybody in the Bondi family, I don't think. I didn't like that Rocky Blair thing. I don't know that movie either. Sorry, I thought you meant Rich Blair or whatever the hell it was called. Maybe I'm going by a different name. Oh, I didn't know who their family friends were. Fuck, what was the sister's name? She went to school with me. Ragusa. Dana. Ragusa. Dana. That's some weird people in my family. School, and we never knew who they were. Fuck, my brain's dead. Who's the boxer? He's dead now. Fought George Foreman and all those guys. A short little black guy. His daughters all went to school with us, and the one became a boxer. My dad used to do electrical work for him. I think we talked about this in the last live. No, not Sonny. Listen, I didn't say a drug addict. I said a boxer, but no offense. Frazier, that's it. Joe Frazier. He lived around the corner from our high school, so his kids went to school with us. And his one daughter was a beast, man. I mean, an absolute beast. She was a year younger than me. And the Ragusa family. Look, Norristown's so small and internet. And I'm probably going to piss some people off, but Norristown was all Italians and Irish. You know, it was divided in half like that for years and years. Then the blacks moved in. Then ultimately it's all Mexicans now, and the blacks wait for them to come home with their paychecks. And I'm not racist. And they would steal their paychecks. They all got in trouble a couple years back for, the contracts and shit. The Thriller in Manila, yeah. I met Ali and Frazier. Ali I met when I was like this big. All right, somebody tell me who Broke Ryan is. That's the third time he's been mentioned. Who is he? If my power doesn't come back on and this battery, I only got this much. So once it's dead, I'm out. We actually have more thumbs up than fucking people. I love it. Joe Frazier lost his foot cutting the same grass my friend cuts. The guy that bought his house is another black man, very, very rich in Philadelphia. His name's Eric Lambach. Don't know what he does for a living, but fuck, he makes a ton of money. Philly in the Philippines has a number one fan. I think Joe and Mary are my number one fans. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. All right, Nocturnal. Thank you, sir. I guess that means you're leaving. Yeah, who is Brian? Okay. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't know that. Philly, doesn't matter if we're broke or not. We're living our life, right? We're doing our thing. I don't give a fuck what people think about my financial situation. Brian Piccolo. I guess look, if that's his last name, I don't think it's cool that you put it on there. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know anything about Philly other than I watch a few videos and I just like this calm demeanor, laid back. Unless it's okay with him. That's none of my business, but I don't care if people know my information. So I'm not going to put it out there for people. Nocturnal, look at you. Do you need a hug, man? You just said you have two girlfriends, a fiance and a girlfriend, and you're lonely. Come on, man. Yo, did you guys ever read the comment from that one guy? I don't know if it's nocturnal or not, but the one guy said he's lost his wife. I haven't heard from him since maybe a month ago. And he said he watches videos just because it makes him feel good again. Said he hasn't left his house in a long time. I don't know. I got to find his shit. It's from months ago, 2 months ago, a month ago. What's up, Chris? No, I didn't say it was you. I said I hope it's not you, or I didn't know if it was you. But yeah, this poor guy, he put a comment on there that, and it could have been total bullshit. Who knows? It could have been one of these trolls from Douche's campaign. But he said it like he looks forward to watching videos because, he's been alone and his wife, he lost his wife 6 months ago. Joe Pie, you're lying because your one's here. I don't know what either one of yours look like, but I love the name Tina. Tina is a great name for a lot of bad things. Tina should always be a stripper or a hairdresser. No offense to your Tina, Joe Pa. It's always been one of my favorite names. Yeah, who knows if he's lying? Nobody. All of us can be lying right now. Every one of us. Who the fuck knows? Uh, I'm not into hockey, Chris. No offense. With a name like that, I'm starting to wonder: are you a hockey player? Um, not Tina Turner. Ugh. I'm not racist. I'm not racist, honestly. I just say that because it's funny. Dude, we're all wankers, period. Fuck, we're all pushing 50 and half dead. Think about it. We're going to do a video on women here. It's funny. You know how many guys here screw a Filipino? She must like me. She gets wet. And even that smart girl Philippines put it in one of her videos. Dude, do you guys really believe a girl gets wet just because she's horny? Because I'm going to ask you, how many of you wake up with a boner in the morning? Nobody's touching your dick. You're not getting a blowjob. You just wake up alone in your bed and your dick's hard as a rock. Does that mean you're horny? Does that mean if some guy's riding your dick that you want that? We're all wankers. We are. Oh, I got my thumbs up. I need 50. 3 more, please. Thumbs up, thumbs up. It's always my goal to get 50 thumbs up. Now, see, Sammy just hit it right on the point. Sammy, I don't hate everyone. I can just only take people in little pieces. You know what I mean? Like I can hang out with somebody for a whole day and then I want to see them for months. My best friend, who I just asked Philly if he knew, my best friend. I haven't spoken to him in 2 years. Since I've been here, I've not talked to him. One more thumbs up. Thanks, everybody. In Canada, they call them goofs. Okay. I don't hate everyone. I just bits and pieces. The same with girls, man. I can love a girl for a week, maybe 2 if she's lucky and really giving a good blowjob. But after that, fuck off. That's why the ones here, they don't want to fucking work. It's like, yo, you think I want to look at your ass every day? I don't know what you sound like, Nocturnal. You never talk to me. You never telephone me, man. 51, Joe Pa. Bam! I'm trying to learn from Philly, but he left the room, I think. He's not chatting me anymore. I could learn from him. Everybody says, oh, you should ask Douche what to do. I want to ask Douche anything, ever. The only thing I know he does consistently is lie. Nocturnal, I'm being straight with you. If you did email me, I got rid of everything because I got confused when I was going through the whole AdSense thing. I think Mary went through the same problem with me. And Joe Pa. Joe Pa actually did WhatsApp with me, so it became easier. If it's an email, dude, it's gone. Sorry. No disrespect at all. Yeah, Holy Week sucks, man. My first Holy Week here, I thought it was really cool because I lived in the slums of Hensonville and it was right down the street from a church, which is probably one of the only churches I heard an English mass in. And I remember I think I was walking home from the bars at 3 or 4 in the morning. There was all these little candles and bags with candles, and it was just everywhere. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And then I couldn't get out of my apartment for 2 days. Counseling is going to cost you not to. Shit, bro. My counseling is free. Yes, Fairfield's it. Somehow put nocturnal part of that in there so I know it's you. I love how they do so much Christianity stuff here, or just religious in general. And I'm not a big religious person. I'm just a believer. Yeah, Mary, I tried telling you, dude, my email situation, I had to empty everything because these fuckers are telling me I had to look for a fucking email. This is from AdSense, Google. And I have 3 Google accounts. I couldn't find it. And finally, we sent it to this. My emails are not that. And you know it. You just know what email I'm using because I sign into it every freaking day. Lucky, I'm going to respond by saying after being here long enough, I'm realizing it's us that have it wrong. I get that we're taught this and taught that about Christianity, but in reality, life's about survival. It's not about Christianity. You know, if you're going to sit in your bed and hold your rooster and hope a loaf of bread falls out of the sky, or you're going to go suck some guy's dick and get some food for your family, the one's a guarantee. The bread out of the sky is not a guarantee. And I don't blame them for that. I'm not saying I want to marry one or have a child with one or any of that, but I don't fault them for it. That doesn't mean I respect them either. Okay, Scott. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Mary. Brake lights on the 405. Hey, power went back on. Woohoo! Is Christmas music played in the shopping stores year round? No. Body, I'd rather be your friend than your body. What the fuck are you talking about? Every time I look at his name, I think of the wrestler Jericho. And I don't even know who he is. I know he has long blonde hair, Jericho. Power on. Yeah, as many brownouts as you have here. I always heard the horror stories in the province. Philly would probably know more than me. But some people say, oh, the power's been out for days. I've never experienced that. I think the longest I've ever seen the power out at the farm was 10 hours. I had a house generator that I had to fix. Oh, life is crazy. Okay, Joe. I won't say that. Joe Pie, I tried to ask them if they know who Mike Retirement in the Philippines is. They all said they don't know who he is. Because I was watching his shit yesterday because you fucking put it in my brain. Yeah, I did hear the Christmas music in September. coffee. This is bad, man. I'm going through the coffee, boy. Yes, Mary Fairfield. Yes. Mary said she's going to send me some videos. Nocturnal, dude. I drink so much coffee, and the weird thing is, I can drink it all the way up to 5 p.m. If I drink it past 5 p.m., it might be a problem. But here's an old wrinkly guy. Old. What the fuck? What? I don't know what you mean, dude. Jericho. Here's an old wrinkly. You talking about yourself? Oh. It's funny when I'm listening to somebody, when somebody talks and has a common sense and can say things that make sense to me and have content and value, I totally forget what they look like. It's when they have nothing to say that I start seeing all the flaws. So I can't say what he looks like. I didn't think he looked that old. I don't know, Nocturnal. If I was gay, I think I'd be all about you, buddy. We have a lot in common. J May, when I was in prison, we had cigarettes. In fact, I think that's where I started to learn how to smoke. I don't know if I'm a real one or not. I remember as a kid, I lied so much. My fucking dad told me then. Even then, as a kid, I couldn't keep up with my shit. And he said, dude, you're not smart enough to lie. Just stick to the facts or keep your mouth shut. That's what he told me. I've always listened to him. I never liked my dad. He was so mean to me, man. But you couldn't not respect him because he totally opposite of me, did everything by the book. Everything. And had balls of fucking steel. I can tell you a story about my grandmother ODing at the house and my dad fighting the cops. But per my manager's suggestion, these are to be paid for videos. Dude, my father had a clock. He would ask for sneakers and underwear for Christmas. Sneakers, underwear, socks. And when he said sneakers, he meant the slip-on ones, or the ones with Velcro, so you didn't have to fucking do much work. But every year we all bought, there was 6 of us, so we all bought it, and there was all the grandchildren and shit. So this man would go home with 30 cases of beer and a bunch of shoes and socks and underwear. And when he passed away, we would always tease him. The neighbors would tease him. They all thought he was poor. He had a closet full of sneakers, socks, and underwear because he never wore them. Brand new. What the fuck is nacho may ranchi salad? What the fuck? Nacho sounds good. Any good Mexican food sounds good right now. I'll tell you, it's the first thing you miss, and it's the last thing that goes away missing is the food. I've only missed 2 things since I have 3. Hiking, my dog, and food. Like, just food. I don't know, Mary. I like to wear the boxer briefs. I have silky ones. Want me to show them? Hold on. It's tough to buy shit here in the Philippines, but look, I buy those. These are the boxer briefs, and I like blues and grays and blacks. But here's the silky ones. They're really nice name, right? Read it. They're so smooth and soft, and when it rubs against your cock after a nice shower, oh my god, you can jack off. Oh! Mary, you make me some. Plus, Mary, honestly, if you're gonna ever go down on me or anything, I like to rub my cock and like smell the pussy before I get anything. They're the best when you have a good boner. They're soft. They make your junk look big but breathable, and everything can move safely. I mean, I don't have the giant balls yet, but I know guys that sit on their balls. These might stop you from sitting on your own nuts when you sit down. It was a banner fucking year at the old Bender family. I got a carton of cigarettes. The old man grabbed me and said, "Hey, smoke up, Johnny." Shit. I got a bunch of people in here I never heard of before. And it doesn't seem like I have any trolls that I can see. Joe, are you still here? Joe or Mary, do I have any trolls in the house? They're going to be my moderators. I'm putting them together. So the name on these panties say Cock, Con, and Story. Cock, Con. I guess they don't realize when they put shit in the Philippines that it's funny. It's a pair of men's briefing. It says cock. Wait till you read my innuendo. Cock, Con, and Story. Maybe I'm not getting it. Cock, Con, and Story. I don't get it. COCK, Con. Wait till you read my innuendo. I have no idea what the innuendo is. Look, nice little thing for your dick. See it? Anyway. Yeah. Oh, somehow we yeah, no trolls, Mary. What the fuck? That's good. Red Zone Internet Channel. Yeah, but you're not a troll like the other ones. You haven't said anything stupid. You'll know when you're a troll because I want to punch in your throat, so I just block you so my blood pressure stays down. Look at Nocturnal and Joe and Mary getting along. Man who stands with hands in pocket feels cocky. Man who go to bed with itchy asshole wake up with stinky finger. Look at these guys all getting along. I love it. I love to see everybody happy. No, I don't. Fuck you. Somebody make a fight. No, I'm only kidding you. Nocturnal's being very polite to you, Mary. You might be number 3 on his love list. And he did say he was lonely. You guys same time zone? Age, sex, location, Mary. Anyway. Fucking day. It started out, it looked like we were going to get a typhoon. I got warning alert on my phone and now nothing. I need a computer person if anybody's in the Philippines. All right, guys, I'm going to ask a question. You can lie to me. You can be honest. I don't care what you say. But have you ever done yard work and got really sweaty and like rub and smell the side of your ball sack? Well, 17's not bad. Do you remember that year all the people got killed? I think that was Philly. That was probably 20 years ago, but people got trampled and everything else. Sammy, I like that one. Not the ball sack, but yard work, yes. No, dude, I like to smell my own sweaty sack. I love it. It used to turn me on. I haven't had it since I've been in the Philippines. Back home, I had it. Boston Marathon, pressure cooker blow. Yep. JBL. $10, bro. Shit. Where do you go backpacking? I love backpacking, but I haven't been since I've been here. When I was home, I weighed 280 pounds. People used to tease me, like, how the fuck did you go walking for 5 days? Oh, Now we're talking case, and that's what I'm talking about. See, I would have done. Ah, they didn't let me go into the Marines because of a medication I took when I was 5 years old or 15 years old. Sorry, a medication I took for 3 weeks when I was 15 years old. They did not accept me in the Marine Corps. Naked, waiting for massage. What a joke. Well, that sounds fun, dude. I like that. Hemp 10 days. That's cool. Fishing tools. Dude, I used to make girls suck my cock. Like, get down there, like, drool all over it and lick it up off the balls and smear their fish and then come kiss me. And I wasn't kissing because I wanted to kiss them. I wanted to kiss them so I could smell my nutsack. Nacho, I can't say. I mean, I think, look, even the whores think they're saints. I mean, that's the best way I can say it. The girl that just got done screwing 3 guys, every girl that has a high body count, and look, let's be honest, they all do that work in the sex industry. They'll tell you they only had 5 or 6 guys. They'll tell you that. They have 5 or 6 kids with 5 or 6 guys, but they'll tell you they only had sex with 5 or 6 guys, or they don't know how to give a blowjob, or it didn't mean anything. When they say it didn't mean anything, that means it never happened. I fucked 100 guys last year, but it didn't mean anything. Or they didn't turn me on. Dude, no shower? Seriously, Lucky? Lucky, I don't know what it was. I took a shower when I was in jail, but I still got it was like athlete's foot in my balls. Like, what do you guys call it? Jock, whatever. I mean, it was like fetid down there, man. And I never understood why. I took a shower every day. Don't know what it was. Come on, Jeremy. More power to you, Lucky. Yeah, but it didn't itch. It was just ugh, terrible. Terrible. Nacho, I don't know if that's true, man. Most foreigners that get girls pregnant here that are not married to them, just they dive, they walk away, they go to a different. These girls don't have enough money to find you. They really don't. Everybody thinks, oh, they're going to chase you there, do that. No, dude, they can't go from point A to point B. They just can't. Somebody's misleading the general population about that. These girls can't afford. I'm telling you, even the I find it funny the breadwinners. Oh, there's always a breadwinner in the family. She usually works at the bar or something. What about when all 5 sisters work at the bar? Who's the breadwinner? Whoever has the richest husband that day or boyfriend that day? Come on. These girls can't afford to do shit. That's why I laugh when they all have fake nails and bonded hair, fake this and fake that, tattoos all over the place. It's like, what the fuck? You were eating chicken feet yesterday and liver spread, but you can't fucking. It, man, I'm trying to remember the last one I went to was it was a logging forest at one time, and it still had old trains and railroad tracks and shit, and no cell phone service, no nothing. I was there for 4 days. Fuck you, Lucky. You're Italian and black, dude. Don't tell me you didn't smell 47 days no shower. Stop it now. I like you, but I don't believe you. Yeah, Cajun. That's the correct answer. They'll find 10 fathers until one agrees to pay or a few. Dude, nobody's agreeing to pay these girls for babies. Anybody that says they do, even douche, if he does have a baby, if he does, he's not giving any money. He's really not. Douche would rather get blatantly treated like shit in public or online or anything else. He doesn't care. He has no pride. I mean, now my shit's slowing down. If this doesn't get better, I'm out. Am I